Well, Charlie, my name is Jiro TV. Charlie, I'm here today with my sister, and today we are going to start about a topic. You know, most of our brothers, usually from Europe and go to Africa and marry to a woman. Some of them don't even know these women, how maybe they are laugh, they are good, they are not good. If they go and they see that maybe they are nice women, you know, they decide to marry them. And at the end of the day, they'll marry the wrong person. So, Millicent, now let's put this way. Will you allow your brother, or is it advisable for a man from Europe to go Africa and marry a lady that maybe he meet online, he don't even know?
Thank you very much, my brother. It's not allowed.
Why?
The reason that I'm saying this is because, you know, it's not good for a man if you want to get married to a woman. You people have to see yourself. You understand me? Okay, let's say now, someone introduce a lady to you that he wants you to marry this lady. You doesn't know the lady anywhere. Maybe it's her own girlfriend. They can even make plan.
How can my friend introduce his girlfriend to me as a...
Many things can happen, my brother. Someone can introduce... So, let's say now you are in Europe. And now the women in Africa, they like men who come from Europe.
Okay.
It's not that they love them or something like that. It's just because of he wanted to come to Europe.
The woman want to come to Europe?
Yes. That's why. So, or if he's in, let's say, Africa, she's proud. Oh, my husband is in Europe. That's why they like to marry a man who comes from Europe.
So not because of the love?
No. Not because of the love.
So for you, for it to be your own case, you don't want a man should go Africa to marry, or you want, if a man want to marry Africa, he should go and look for a woman by himself, or how are you?
The only thing I know, there's a woman in this Europe. And if you didn't get, let's say, the good woman you want to marry, and you want to go to Africa, the best thing is that you have to go to Ghana, let's say Africa. If you go to Africa, maybe you can find it by yourself.
So if you say that in Africa, someone can introduce his girlfriend to you as maybe for you to marry, in making it a way to do what? Maybe to take your money, or yes, to come to Europe. Not to also think that in Europe here, someone to and a woman, a man, a boy can also do the same thing, like the way African people are doing.
My brother, I want to just give you just a little news. What I want to say is that I know a man. He was in London, so he brought a lady to London. He just bring the lady from Africa
to
London, yeah. So they have a baby. This woman just have everything she want. It's how to help the man. She just tell the man, I cannot marry you again. She just dumped the man. So this man was worried, thinking, how? What is all this? So one of his friend produced one African woman again to him. So she...
But wait, do you know that even men, no woman woman can bring a man from Africa to Europe. The man also leave the woman and go for another woman.
That's what I'm saying. It's our mistakes. The reason why I'm saying all this, I was talking about that man. He still bring another woman. He work hard to go and bring another woman in friend introduced to him. He bring that one to, he try to, he make that one to having what he need, the documents. When the woman to get, he just drive him away. Two. It's very hard. That man just run from
there.
Are
you not showing that is that there's no good women around? Because in what we are saying, at the end of the day, it doesn't base for only one person. It doesn't matter whether Europe or Africa. Now, he can get a woman here in Europe and marry. The woman will still drive you out of his house. It's the same way you can marry a woman from Africa to Europe here. The woman will come here and maybe he will start misbehaving. You see, so at the end of the day, for me personally, I don't see that it is African women. I see it is in general, in whether Europe or where. It based on maybe who you met. So some people can meet a woman online. Maybe this one will be good for him. You can still date a woman for so many years that you marry this woman will be your betrayer. You see the thing?
My brother, what I want you to understand that it is true that some women used to bring men from Africa to Europe. It will, let's say the man will just divorce her or something like that. But what I want to say is that it's not much for a woman. The real one is men.
It is men that bring women there.
Yeah, more than the women.
It's true.
And what I want to say is this, that I want to tell this Europe men that if they need a woman, there's a woman in Europe. There's beautiful ones. Sometimes they used to say that there's one of my friends, I was talking to him. She tell me something that if he get a woman from Europe, that means he need documents. But when he get the documents, he will go to Africa and marry a beautiful woman. So, I said, then you will suffer.
So you mean that you advise men to marry women that in Europe and so to go to Africa and bring a woman from Africa?
You go to Africa, you spend more money to bring a woman, and the woman just come, left you and take another man, come and stand on you, tell you that how much is your money. It's very painful.
Yeah, that one is too.
You have he will tell you how much do you spend for me? Tell me, I will pay you. What do you think it will happen? Huh?
Yeah, it's very bad.
The best thing is to take woman from Europe. But whatever the woman is,
me and you know, women that are in Europe, most of them, their head is not correct.
My brother, it's not all.
Do you know that single mothers have made in this country? Some of them become single mothers for their own interest. We have many men who has been thrown out of their houses because you know, that's what I'm saying. The same women, man will go Africa and bring a woman. For me personally, I don't advise a man to go Africa and marry a woman from Africa for so many reasons. Maybe it depends. If the woman is your wife with kids, it makes sense because even though you did not get any benefit from the man, the woman, you still have kids. Maybe they will benefit from whatever you have or whatever happened between you and the woman. But someone that maybe you don't have child, nothing, you go and bring her from Africa. She can come here and decide to change to someone that maybe you don't even know she is. But if it is someone that you have wife in Africa, then maybe you travel from Africa to Europe, then maybe you have children with her. For me, I think bringing her, there's nothing wrong.
My brother, some of them used to bring their wife. They have children. They bring all of them. But what happened? They have problems.
So
the only thing I want to say is that is by gift. If I say gift, you have to understand me.
Let's say by lucky for you to find
a good woman.
It doesn't matter where she's coming from.
There's a good woman in Europe.
I don't
but
know.
Not all.
For Millicent, listen, as I was saying, I will not advise anybody, a friend of me, or tell you, Charlie, go Africa and go marry. For Europe women, we know they are bad and they are good. So if you are going for them, you should be no or get ready. Not that. No, listen, Millicent, there's a lot of women in this Europe that they are good more than even those ones that are in Africa. There are bad ones too. Just that because of the bad one, they don't see the good one. That is why some of African people go Africa to marry. They see every woman in Europe here. If I take this one self, it's going to be a problem. Because of maybe one thing that they see from one woman who do something to one man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, there is a good one woman in Europe here. But man will not see it. Why? Because they have already seen the bad side of women in Europe here. Because Europe here, there's a lot of authority on women that they can decide to do what they wanted to do. Tell a man, don't stay in my house. You know, this kind of stuff. If a man is home house, a woman can decide to throw the man out of his own house. So because of this thing, men see women as a threat in Europe. That's why they don't marry them.
My brother, what I want to say is, it depends the woman. And the woman, the kind of woman you you marry to. Because some of them like friends. It was friends bringing all these bad things.
You think a friend can change someone's mind to be doing something they don't want?
Because I know someone, he have friends. He's living with his husband. So sometimes the friends will tell, this is your husband. Take care of him. Oh. He used to go outside. You don't know what he's doing outside there. See, if this man get these documents, he will left you. You go and take another woman. Oh. So the woman, anytime she sleep, she will be thinking of which kind of problem is this. And maybe the man behavior, the man just behave just a little like this. She will just say, maybe this, what my friend is saying is true. If I didn't take time, maybe this is going to happen to me. So is depend a woman who like, and what I want to advise European women is that too much of friends is bad.
So which kind of advice do you have for African men who go to Africa to go and marry women?
The advice I have for African men is that they shouldn't let someone produce a woman for them. Then they will go and get married to that woman when they doesn't even know the woman. They will go and pay him dowry, everything. Keep the woman. It's very sad.
It's very dangerous.
It's very sad, very dangerous. Because last time I hear some things. A lady from Europe want to go and bring a man to Europe. So the man have a wife. He talked to his wife that please allow me to go. When I go, then we know what to do. So by the grace of God, you know, God can do many things. When this woman talked to this man, he did not off his phone. The only thing she just heard that the man was telling his wife that, see, let me go. If I go, just 3 months time, I will kill her. Then I will come and take you. The woman said, try you, please. I don't want you to give all your love to that woman. He said, so the woman just hear it. He said, hey, this is the plan.
So a woman was in Europe and want to try to bring a man from Africa. The man's plan was to come to Europe and kill the woman and bring his wife from Africa.
Yes. So they are planning it the way when they are planning. The woman was on the phone. He did not cut the phone. So she was listening. He hear everything. So he recalls some of him parents. He report to them. They take police to go arrest the man. You see? There's many things, if you want to get married to a woman, you doesn't know the type of woman he is. And you doesn't know the kind of woman he is.
So you have given advice to the men not to go Africa to marry. Okay, which kind of advice do you give to women that in Europe here that are throwing their husband outside also?
The only thing I have to tell them is that they should be patient. Because a woman can never last. Woman, whatever you tease, last show you will need a man. You understand? Because God even created Adam and Eve. So whatever woman you have money is, let's say, you have too much of money or you are rich to the extent that no one can even reach you. You have to look for a man. So you have to calm down. Because man is man.
Europe, did you hear? You women that have running pimp, especially European women, they think that after they've gotten every document, everything is over. They will start misbehaving. Now, I'm not saying that men are 100% of what they are doing or man is 100%. So man can be dangerous more than every woman. But what I understand, especially being a woman or being a wife to someone, you have to control some of your emotions such a way that at least you will consider some things. Doesn't mean that me already, I don't like a man that, beats man beater. I don't want. But if such is not happening, it's normal drama, cool, then you shut things out. But any small thing, these men they want to fling the man out. So for me, it doesn't make sense. So your advice to the men, they shouldn't go Africa and marry. They should marry Europe here.
Yeah.
Then the woman that have been trained their husband outside also should have patience, right?
Yeah. They have to have patience. Okay. Because whatever it is, even those children need you. They need their father.
Of course.
And if you throw your husband, some of them will throw their husband things outside. They will like to record it and post it so that people will know that he is the only lady. It's very bad. Because whatever it is, you will still go and look for another man. The one you will bring, maybe this one is better than the other one.
This country, these women that has been doing like that, all these men that have been doing, it's only 2 countries that I know, Ghana and Nigeria. See, those 2 countries, if you go to Africa, they look as if they are all people in Africa. The woman misbehave in Europe here, the way the woman misbehaves, that is the way the man misbehaves in Europe here. If you see the women that are misbehaving, it's not those countries. You don't see Arab or Chinese or India doing all this thing that maybe we, West Africa, those countries who are just meant Ghana and Nigeria are doing. So it's very bad. But at the end of the day, I will not feel pity for a man who beat a woman that a woman throw him out. At the same time, I will not also support a woman who threw her husband out just because of misunderstanding that maybe they could have settled. So at the end of the day, Charlie, so